and we have one of the most interesting topic, because you need to understand, I mean, how to make money from commercial land. Everybody sometimes desires to own commercial land for different purposes, but in this video I'm going to be very detailed about how you can make money from commercial land. So now let's dive into this. First, if you want to make money from commercial land, you can learn how to lease your land. It's actually a very common way to generate funds when it comes to commercial properties, and then people can use the space for industry, for warehouse, for office space, and so many others, and they pay you. Sometimes lease can run as much as 2 years, 4 years. It depends on the kind of lease you want to go for. So the second on my list, before I tell you the second on my list, this is series 16 of our 30-day series. Yeah, well, I know a lot of us have been coming up to come check, and I should drop a video today. Oh my God, has Anne really dropped something today? So it's very important for you as, a real estate buyer, to be able to see some of these things and then decide on what you want to do with it even before you get it. So if you have commercial land in some locations, I'm sure this will really help you. So if you haven't watched series 1 to 15, today is 16, you need to go to our playlist. Okay, we have a playlist that we have 30-day series, and then you can watch series 1 to 15. I'm sure you have a lot to learn, because this month is just the month. Okay, so now let's look at the second one on our list, which is developing. If you have a commercial land that is very suitable for developing, okay, you can now decide on your own that you want to build it. Okay, you want to build it, rent out, you want to build it, sell out, you want to build it to lease out. It depends. So like for me, I have a commercial land in Likee. I got it for 15 million naira, but today that same commercial land is 35 million naira in the space of 2 years. I've not done anything on the land. So instead of me keeping my money in the bank, I know what to do with the money, okay, so that it doesn't lose value. And then instead of it to lose value, it's appreciating, and then at a very high pace. So let's go to the third one on our list. It's AC, I need to increase it. So the third one on our list, we have subdividing. What do you mean by subdividing? You have maybe a plot of land and you want to use it for commercial space. Or let's say you have a 1,000 square meters. You can divide it into two. Okay, you use one path, then you sell the other. So these are some of the things you should be aware of as a real estate buyer. Okay, I have desire to get commercial land, I have desire to sell commercial land, I have a commercial land, I don't even know what I'm doing with it. So these are some of the things you might learn, and then once it's buildable, you go there and do what you need to do. Now let's go to the fourth one on our list, which is very popular, JV. I'm sure you have come across JV. It's also called joint venture, JV. So you partner with developers or investors, and then there's an agreement that will be written. Okay, and once the agreement is written, probably you have the land and the investor or the developer has the money to erect it, and then when the profit comes, you share the profit at some percentage, as agreed percentage. So this is very common with commercial space. Like one of the JV I closed at some time last year or last 2 years. I think it's last 2 years. So the JV was within the Likee phase 1 area, and the client had the land, he didn't have money to build it. So we got a client that could, come along, and there was a good agreement, and they fly. Now, another one you need to also know is that you can use your commercial land for parking space rentals. Like people can be parking their cars in that particular location, and especially all those people who deal with fleet of cars, when they go display where they want to display, they want to park it somewhere, so you can use it like a parking lot. Yeah, So if you haven't subscribed yet to this YouTube channel, do that right now. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do post right on the Heart to Heart TV. And if you're following us up on our 30-day series, please don't miss out. Always come back to watch, because we have a playlist where you can go there and watch. Don't miss any of it at all, because we are giving it back to back. And every client who is connected to our channel definitely cannot get it wrong, because we are putting it a whole lot of energy to ensure that most of our clients are well equipped, our viewers are well equipped, so you don't have much things to worry when it comes to you getting a property in Nigeria. So let's look out on the sixth one, which is you can actually use it for advertising space rental. For example, you can mount a billboard or different billboard there in a way that people can pay you, and then they just come and erect their thing there after paying the government for the adverts. So these are some of the businesses you can run on your commercial land easily. Then the seventh one on our list is event hosting. You want to host an event, or some people want to host an event, or maybe some companies want to host an event. They can actually use your space because it's big, it's massive, and then they can bring their tent, mount it there, and then you can make your money. So these are some of the quick, easy business you can make with commercial land. Now let's go to the eighth one, which is a very nice one, long-term investment. You can get commercial land so far it has good title, and then you can just keep it. If you have your money, you can do your beacons, fence your land, and then you can wait. Once the place has appreciated, you can decide to resell, you can decide to keep it, you can decide to resell, you can decide to build, anything you like, but you want to keep it for a long term before making use of it. It all depends on you. So we're done with series 16. Yeah, wow. If you know this video helped you, remember to do a thumbs up by liking this video. Do not forget that commercial land basically are some of the best. It's just one of the best sector in the real estate industry in Nigeria. You should own at least one plot, honestly. So right now we have one of the newest commercial land that would interest you. This commercial land is seated right in the heart of Likee Expressway. This is sweet, facing the express. Ganga ganga, kitty ganga. Honestly. And the good thing is you can actually own the least square meters there, which is 46.5 square meters. And the 500 square meters is 69.5 million naira. And the commercial land is 177 million naira. These things are because this particular land is safe, it's fenced already, and then it has a title called CFO. So if you're the type that you've been thinking of commercial land, come on, this is not what you will miss, because with 5 million deposit you can get it started and spread your payments up to 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. So you give us a call as fast as possible. Let's get you started on your journey to own your space. Come on.